It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the New York Yankees. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Yankees, with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Stepping in for the Yankees, David Ace. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. That one ripped. Did one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
Bellinger stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Right center field. Carroll reaching back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. Run at second. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here is Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Next pitch is downstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing. Mears warming up as well.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The tag, and he's out at second. Back here in New York, here's O'Neal
The
Cruz.
center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
To the right side, Ace. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up
And at
next for the
first,
Diamondbacks,
now batting
the first
Tristan
baseman,
Casas.
Casas.
On the ground, 2 ball. Chisholm tossed to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Thompson, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Lays out and makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Jake McCarthy. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. And that is the ball game. Ace managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Ready to go now. Now at the plate, Jake McCarthy.
The designated hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Puts a bunt down, right side.
That's foul.
And that goes foul.
The
First and second, 1 out. Ace getting ready to hit. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one's back there. That's long gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. I mean, what else can you say at this point, Chris? This hitting streak just continues to amaze us as it's well into the 50s.
It just feels like there's no end in sight, and I think we all hope that's true. Every game, it seems he finds a way to make us say, wow. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Corbin Carroll.
Ground ball to the right side. Ace steps on first for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit." Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, James McCann.
And next for New York, David Ace. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Ketel Marte, the next to hit.
Marte.
This could end it. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one. Ace really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
David Ace, absolutely on fire, riding a 55-game hitting streak. Can he do this again today? It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And now, Jake McCarthy.
The afternoon for Arizona, the designated hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Ripped to first, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. And that bunted towards first. Ace steps on the bag. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And
so runner at second, 2 down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Towards first, Ace. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx, and now the first baseman, David Ace.
And it's hard to believe, but he could tie the hit streak record here. The once unbreakable record could be reached again.
Martinez back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer of this series. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Leading up for the Yankees, the first baseman, David Ace.
That's hard hit on the line. Cruz makes the grab, one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Jake McCarthy now at the plate. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Two on, one out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Chisholm to second, over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
2 out, space is empty. Ace in his second season, just 19 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So the lineup flips over. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Yankees up by 3. Ball 1 there. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Nick Mears preparing to come on if needed. Got a hard throwing right-hander up as well. Man at second. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Diamondbacks 4. So 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. Singy, you got to
Carroll.
appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he deals. Runner on the go. And he lays down a bunt. Ace. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So 1 out, nobody on. David Ace stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
So a man at first. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it. Ace was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.